goddesses to come and join us. To be in this sacred space. We call on the goddesses who chose to speak to us today, to come through clearly and share their messages of love and beauty. And we are in sacred space. Hello, Thandawi. I hope I said your name correctly. Welcome, beautiful, amazing sisters, to today's Goddess Messages. And I love doing these. I thank you for being here, for giving me this opportunity to share this gift with you. It fills me with such joy to be able to share what messages the goddess has for you, and I hope that it helps you in your life. Whenever you hear these, you may not be watching it live today, and that's okay. Whenever you hear these messages is the right time for you, and I truly do believe that. And we've got some great goddesses, and 2 showed up last week, and I didn't realize they had until after I started getting their messages. I went, wait a minute, did you come through last week? And I was like, yeah, but they have more to say. So, and it's a totally different message, and that's what I love. Doesn't matter if Amaterasu or Inanna come several times. Their message will be different each time. And one of the things I wanted to let you know that I do before I come on is I really connect with you. And I connect with the energy of all the women who are choosing card A or choosing card B. And I ask the goddesses, which goddess has a message for these women? And what message do they have? So let's get started. And for those of you who chose card A, the goddess who came through today is the Japanese goddess Amaterasu. And she's sun goddess, which is unusual because a lot of goddesses are moon goddesses. And she's the queen of heaven and earth. And it's from Amaterasu that the imperial line of Japan are said to be directly descended from, and where they gained their power and their right to rule. And that happens in a lot of different places, is that the right to rule comes from the divine. So the message that Amaterasu has for you today, for those of you who chose card A: courage, my dear one. Have courage to be who you are. In this time when so many eyes can be on you, it takes courage to shine your light in authority and truthfulness. It sometimes is easier to shutter your light and hide, or keep your mouth closed, and your thoughts and words to yourself. But my dear one, the world needs to see your light. It needs to hear your voice. You may say or show up exactly how or what someone needs you to be, to inspire them, to motivate them, to encourage them to keep going, to be who they are, or to speak their truth. What is it that you've been hiding on from and not doing or saying? Dear one, have the courage to do and say it today. You don't know who you will be impacting. And welcome Krista and Brady. And connecting with Amaterasu to see if she has more to add in this now beautiful, perfect moment. Each of you has the power and within you to inspire, encourage, and empower others. Take the courage. You know, it's not easy. Take that courage to speak your truth, to shine your light, because there is someone who you can help today when you do. It is easy to go into your cave and hide, to shut the shutters on your lantern, to shut out your light and not let it shine. It's easy to close your mouth, to not say anything, to not speak up, not to stand up. Oh, my dear ones, it is so easy. But that isn't the truth of who you are. That isn't why you're here. If you were only here in this physical form, in this physical world, to hide, you would not incarnate in a physical body. You'd stay in the non-physical realm. I know, dear ones, it is hard to be in this physical world, in this physical body. But have courage, have faith, and know that you can, and that you do, affect the world around you. That you can make the changes you want to see by being the person you are, by shining your light, by unshuttering the lantern and letting that light shine out. Don't worry how big your light is. Don't worry. Let it shine. Don't worry how bright it is. Let it shine, my dear one. Let it shine. And have the impact that you were born to have, that you came here to have. When you shine your light brightly, what it does is bring to you those people who are your tribe, that are your family, that are your people. The ones who you can find joy in life with. But when you shut your light down and go into your cave, you are alone. Come out of your cave, dear one, and shine your light. Have that courage. Doesn't mean you're still not frightened. Still doesn't mean it's not going to be hard. Have courage. Have courage. And blessings to you who chose card A. And that beautiful message from Amaterasu. And I know some of these messages are for me just as much as they are for you. And that one was definitely for me as well. I'm learning to shine my light. And part of the way I do that is sharing these goddess messages with you. I've hid this ability and this gift for a long time, and now it's time for me to share them with you. Hello, Marla. Glad to have you here. Okay. Card B is Inanna, the Sumerian or Mesopotamian, that word just did not want to come out today, goddess of inner integrity, self-expression, and accountability. And I know she talked to us last week. Different message this week. This week her message is about accountability. Hello, my son. I hope I said your name right. Welcome. Please forgive me if I don't say your names correctly. I try the best that I can. So, those of you who chose card B, Inanna's message to you is, sometimes we don't want to be accountable for what we say we'll do. It's difficult to keep the commitments, promises, or vows we make. But to have inner integrity, my dear one, you have to make the effort to keep them. You can't just say, oh, well, I'm not going to do it when it's no longer fun or easy. This includes, or is especially important, for the commitments, promises, and vows you make to yourself. You are important. You matter. Let me say that again, my sister. You matter. You are important. It matters for you to keep your word to yourself and be accountable to do the things you say you'll do. There is truth in the saying, the way you do one thing is how you do everything. If you don't keep your promises and commitments to yourself, how will you keep them for others? This includes your promises for self-care. You matter, dear one. You are important. Take care of yourself. And connecting with Inanna and see if she has more to say in this now beautiful moment. Her message is that you matter, that you are important. What you say and what you do is important. There is a reason you incarnated into the body that you have in this time and in this place right now. It doesn't matter if you feel like your message is small. If it impacts one person, that's all that it matters. If it impacts one person, and that person is you, that matters. That is important. Stay true to your word. Be true to yourself. And there are some vows and commitments that you have made, many of them when you were small, when you were young, that you are trying to live up to, that are hurtful for you now. And in these cases, it's okay. And it's right for you to say no more. To cut those ties. Cut those ties. Unbind yourself from those commitments that hurt you. When I ask you to keep your commitments and your promises and vows to yourself, these are the ones that support you, that help you move forward in your life, that help you thrive, help you be happy. And those that aren't, those that sabotage you, that make you unhappy, it's okay. Let them go. The ones that are keeping you small, let them go. And blessings to you who chose card B. And I know sometimes keeping your promises and your commitments to yourself is really hard. I know this is one of my struggles, is if I make a promise to somebody else, I'll do everything to keep that. But if it's a promise to myself, like a goal or something that I want to do, I sometimes find it really easy to not do it. Say, it doesn't matter, it's just me. So in that way, in respect, this message from Inanna was for me as well, is that it does matter for us to keep our promises to ourselves, because it keeps us in our inner integrity, in our inner wholeness. Okay. And for those of you who chose card C, hopefully you can see this. Okay. Is the Native American goddess Spider Woman. And she creates through her webs. She is the goddess of creation, connection, and manifestation. And one of the ways that I see that the power that women have and our feminine divine power is different than the masculine power, and especially the power that we see in this patriarchal driven world is that women's divine power is a spider web. It's a web of connection. And rather than the pyramid that we see in the hierarchical patriarchy system, where all the power resides at the top, in a feminine divine system, all of the power is in the center, and that is bringing knowledge and resources in and sending them out where they need to be. It is that power of connection. And I just got chills. So Spider Woman wanted me to share that with you before I shared her message. So those of you who chose card C, Spider Woman's message for you is: manifestation starts with your creativity, with your thoughts. It doesn't start with your actions. Pay attention to what you are thinking, your self-talk, and what you truly believe. Not what you want to believe, but what you truly believe. These will show you where you are sabotaging your dreams and stopping them from manifesting. Words have power to create or to destroy, whether they are spoken aloud or only in your mind and in your thoughts. Pay attention to your words, your thoughts. Are you creating or destroying the life you want to live? And connecting with Spider Woman and seeing if she has more to share in this now beautiful moment. Words have beauty. Your words have beauty. And it's through your words that you create and manifest the beauty of your life. What do you dream? What is in your heart that you wish to create and manifest? Speak the words that will bring it into being. Write the words that will bring it into being if you must first. Don't let it all stay up here in the head. Because the head and the ego isn't where your power lies. Drop down into your heart. Drop down into your belly, for this is where your wisdom, where your power as women lies. And then from this place, allow those words to come up through the heart, and then out through your mouth. This is how you create in beauty. This is how you create in power. In that feminine divine power that empowers you, that empowers others. Do not be afraid of what you are manifesting and creating when it comes from this power within, this power that's deep inside of you. Because you will do nothing that harms and hurts others if you do it from this place of connection. You're connecting to your divine self, to the divine source of all that is. And from here you're creating that beautiful beauty of life and your life. And blessings to you who chose card C. And that was a beautiful message. And I feel that message. It is still touching me, touching my heart, because I know we have beautiful things to create, my sisters. All of us. And when we're creating from our heart, we can create a world we want to live in, a world we want our children, our grandchildren to be in. And I think that's part of where our difference lies. And it's a good difference that we are creating what we want and what our lives, even our businesses, our art, whatever we do, we're creating not just for ourselves. That's important. But we're creating for those that we love. So. And those of you who chose card D, the goddess who came through for you, make sure you can see it, is the Hindu goddess Saraswati. And she's the goddess of creativity, learning, and knowledge. And in one of her hands, this one, she's holding a book. And that's that book of knowledge. And in another hand, she's holding malas or prayer beads. And both of those bring knowledge. And for those of you who chose card D, Saraswati's message to you is, the greatest knowing you can have is knowing yourself. Learn what motivates you, what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Discover what your values are, what it means for you to thrive, and what abundance feels like for you. Each person is different. You have to find what makes your heart sing and the path that delights your soul. No one can do this for you. No one. My dear one, ask yourself, what is in your truth? What is right for you? Then listen for the answer. Go deeper than the ego mind answer that is easy, that first one. Drop into your soul essence and allow the answers to flow to the surface. With knowledge there comes power. And this power and this knowledge is of yourself. The knowledge of yourself will give you the power to decide your life path and to stand firm against the whims of others, including loved ones. Give yourself the power to be who you are by knowing what is your truth. And connecting to Saraswati and seeing if she has something more in this now beautiful moment. My name, Saraswati, means that essence of knowing and that knowing of yourself. Call on me. Chant my mantra. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. 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 And I will be there to guide you and show you the way to that pure essence of yourself, that pure essence of your truth. There is nothing more beautiful in this world than that of you. The sunrise and sunset, the vast vistas have nothing in comparison to the beauty of you, of your soul, of your truth, of who you are. My dear one, see that beauty for yourself. See the beauty of you. And blessings to you who chose card D. And she made me cry. Not just little tears, but I'm dripping. That was a beautiful message. And I hope you take it to heart. Because I know, my sister, you are beautiful. The truth of you is beautiful. I see it in you. I feel it in you. I may have never met you on this physical plane, but I have in the spiritual and in the non-physical. And I love you. And I know how beautiful you are. Sorry. And I want you to see that for yourself. And I think with that, I'm going to leave you today with that message. Thank you for being here, for being part of my community, for being part of my tribe, for being one of my people, one of my family. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to shine my light and share my gift of channeling the goddess and sharing the messages that she has for you. And if you want a message that's for yourself, rather than a group like this, I do offer private one-on-one readings, and for September and October, they are only $50. So you can DM me to book that, or go to my website, and there's a link to my calendar on my website at wisewomanalchemy.com/goddess-messages. And I would love to have the opportunity to share the message that the goddess has for you. Let's see if I can show you. We give thanks to the goddesses who came today and shared their messages of love with us. And we release this sacred space in love and beauty. Iresh'nai Kashna'a, in great gratitude and love. And may you dance with the goddess in love and joy. And I'll see you in the next video. See you.